Have you heard about Vantara? If you're not, today you will get to know about this. It is an initiative of Anant Ambani under the Reliance company. You know about the Reliance company, right? So why it is in news? There were complaints against this Vantara that it is not following the legal provisions related to the wildlife conservation and other aspect. Supreme Court had created one SIT, Special Investigation Team, which has submitted its report and said that this initiative has followed the all regulatory provisions. So there is no issue with respect to the legal aspect. However, this particular Vantara issue has to be seen not just from the legal point of view, but also ecological as well as the ethical point of view. So in today's article, we are going to discuss this particular issue from those three aspects, both positive as well as negative. At the end, I will tell you how you can use this kind of examples, particularly this example in the UPSC with 2025 UPSC CSE mains ethics question. Okay, so let's start. See, as I told you about the context, let's know about what this Vantara issue, Vantara actually does. Basically, this is a conservation initiative where not only the indigenous species of vulnerable species of different wildlife is conserved, also the exotic and the imported wildlife species has also been conserved in this particular इनिशिएटिव वंतारा. जैसे कि आप देख पा रहे हैं इस पिक्चर में भी दैट स्पीसीज लाइक दिस विच आर नॉट फाउंड इन इंडिया is also being done. So this particular place also provides for the breeding and conservation, these all things. So this is a good initiative in terms of, if you will link with the constitution, as you know, article 48, article 48a, article 51 a g, these articles also mandates and a kind of provides for the conservation of the wildlife as well as the environment, right? So it actually fulfills this inspiration. It takes, this initiative actually takes inspiration from these provisions also. So we will see this particular issue from three aspects. Aspect number one, legal issue. Second, ecological, environmental point of view. And third, ethical point of view. Let's go one by one. First, if we see from the legal point of view, as you know, there is Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So whether the import of exotic animals, conservation of indigenous animal within the Vantara, has this initiative is following the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 or not? Is it following Biodiversity Act of 2002 or not? This actually has been seen by SIT and they gave the clean sheet. So legal point of view, there is no issue. However, there are questions from the point of view of ecology. Since we are bringing from the outside, within our country, we are bringing the different species which are not found in our country from other countries. So this can potentially disrupt the existing biodiversity within India. These are the claims from some experts. So it can threaten the indigenous and it can threaten the genetic diversity. And also you must have heard about the alien invasive species, right? So this threat is also present. So that is the issue from the ecological point of view. Similarly, if you see from the ethical point of view, see, one way it is good, positive, that it is promoting conservation. It is promoting the empathy and compassion towards what? Living creatures. However, in other side, the question is it leading towards commercialization? See this keyword, commercialization of conservation. This is a big ethical question. It should not be that such place of Vantara should be the place of entertainment, place of the rich people's the visit their different activities where the conservation is getting linked with the materialism. If it is happening, then what will happen? This is ethically wrong. Actually, we cannot use the animals as a means for our pleasure, right? So that way this particular Vantara may violate the ethical principles of conservation environmental ethics. However, it has to be balanced with the regulation, with the equity, justice, and actual care towards the animals, right? So let's see that in as I said, how we can use this particular concept in our UPSC exam. See, this year 2025, this is 2025 question, mains question, where it was related to the environment. Here if you see the question, here what UPSC have asked, what are the socio-economic, administrative and ethical challenges balancing environmental conservation with human development? Here also the environmental conservation through the private sector, is it ethical? What are its administrative issue? What are socio-economic as well as the ethical challenges can be asked. So in that way, understanding about these aspect can help you to tackle such kind of questions.